Morning, good morning. Got to make sure we go live on Instagram. So let me get that set up. Go live. We are on IG. Good morning, everybody. So, this is for my women experts who believe that they can't afford a team. I get it. I understand. I am you, right? In terms of being a woman expert who runs a business and I'm basically a solopreneur, right? And I know that we keep saying, oh, I can't afford a team, but I want to show you that anybody in this day and age can afford a team. That's it's just how you go about doing it. Okay. So I know y'all say I have my thing up because I'm about to teach. All right. So we see all of these people out there, right? Everybody's out there and they're like, oh, post a million times, be at every event, send out 3,000 pitches a day, all the things that are just so out of the norm. And for some of you, it makes you think there's no way that I can do this. And the only way, that I'm going to make it is to hustle harder. Well, I want to show you how you can hustle smarter. I know everybody's talking about the soft girl life and all that kind of stuff. Well, hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. If you want to hustle, you can hustle too. And hustling doesn't only mean right just hard work. You can hustle in your business and do it the very smart way. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I want to make sure that we are not being left behind. So, what I wanted to show you, and I can't figure out yet how to use my DJI mic. So yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. So hopefully y'all can continue to hear me while I work on this little while I work on the whiteboard. So we see all of these people. So I'm gonna call them and you. I gotta make sure we can see it on both. Okay. So there's them, right? So here are the people that you are comparing yourself to in terms of, oh, they're out here, they're killing it. They seem to be everywhere. They seem to be able to do everything. And, and they do it flawlessly. Okay. So here's them, right? So this is them. Now, these people have these people, right? These people have teams. And some of these team members have teams. Now, these teams that these people have may either be W-2 teams, right? So they have full on employees, or they may have contractors that they're working with. So Upwork, Fiverr, that kind of thing. Or they're doing it through some type of agency who that agency has employees, right? And so when you see people who they're out on social media and you see them every day, like 10 times a day, they have all these videos and reels and they're doing events and they're showing up over here and you're like, how the heck can one person do all those things? Or wherever they are, whether they're outside, inside, in their bed, wherever, somebody's following them around, somebody's taking pictures of them, somebody is doing videos. It gets really overwhelming when you're looking at that and you're thinking, there's no way that I'm going to be able to compete. No way that I'm going to be able to compete with those people. But I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. Yes, you can compete. And it's not even when I say compete, we're not in a competition, but I want you to get your mindset around the fact that you can do what they're doing. You just have to know how to do what they're doing, right? So here it is. This is them. They have everything that's going out. This is you. All the arrows point to you. You're doing all the things. You are doing every single job in your business. You are HR, meaning, trying to figure out if how you can hire people or even afford to hire people. You're the content creator, you're the copywriter, you're the marketer, you're the advertiser, you are the finance person, you are sales. You are all of those things. And when you're a solopreneur, rightfully so, right? It is your business. And if you want it to run like a business, you have to understand that you have all of these hats that you need to wear. Thanks for everybody who's joining me. So you have all these hats that you need to wear, right? But right now, everything points towards you, and that gets really overwhelming. I know, I've done it. I've been there. You get very tired very quickly. So, what do? What we do is we hire like get people on Fiverr, we get people on Upwork, and hopefully you find somebody that's really good and somebody that you can work with over and over and over again, right? But there's often times where it's hit or miss over there. And so, what I want you to start thinking about is that these people over here, the thems over here, what they do is they invest their money in building, buying, or blending teams, right? If you're coming out of corporate, we think very corporate still, right? A lot of my clients come out of the corporate world. We still think very corporate. So we're always thinking about, oh, team means that I've hired somebody, that I have somebody on W 2 payroll. And when you're looking at your bank account and looking at your cash flow, you're thinking, ain't no way I could do that, right? And I don't have that bandwidth to do that. But you actually do have the bandwidth to do it. But you have to think about, am I going to buy a team? Am I going to build a team? Or am I going to blend the team? Now, you might be thinking, well, what's the difference between buying a team and building a team and then blending the team? So, when I think about buying a team, I think about what they're doing, right? In terms of there may be an agency or they may be, so they may be leasing a team through an agency or they're doing it through like an Upwork or a Fiverr, right? I've done that. Probably many of you have done that. So that is how you can buy, right? That's one of the ways that you can buy and build your team. They may be doing some of it in terms of building right now, which is what I'm going to talk to you about, building a team in terms of building their teams through AI, right? So you can build your team through AI, you can build your team through hiring people in either as W 2 employees or you can hire in 1099 contractors using spaces like, Upwork, Fiverr. What's the other one that people use online? .ph, I think it is, right? That's another way to do it. Right. So that's how you can build your team. You can buy that team also, right? Because you're still spending money. You can buy that team, but you can also buy somebody else's team, whether that is a human team, whether that is an AI team, or whether that is a blending of the team. Um, Brianna, I'm happy that you got some good news. um, right? Building the team. So, what I want to talk to you about is really expanding your vision around what team means and not to get caught up in what everybody is out there thinking about. Like they tell you, oh, I got 5 employees, I got 10 employees. That used to be great. That used to be like the flex to have all of these employees. But even these people who have been out there talking about, I have 100 employees, I have 50 employees, go talk to them now. They have all whittled their teams down. And why? Because there's a new way to build, buy, and blend your teams, and that is through AI. Right? So, hi, Brian. Sorry. Um, to build, buy, and blend your teams. And that is through using AI. Now, here's the thing. I know, especially we're on LinkedIn and we're on YouTube and everywhere, but on LinkedIn, I know that there's a lot of quote unquote like content shaming around AI and trying to shame people into not using AI to help you with your content, to help you with anything. What I'm going to tell you is that those same people that are talking about not using AI, they use AI. They just know how to do it better than you. Right? So they know how to do it better than you so that it doesn't necessarily show up in their content as quote unquote the AI, right? All the little things that we can see that we know are those AI tells. But we also know that some of those AI tells are just good writing. For example, M dashes, right? Is just good writing. So, what is it that you need to be looking at in terms of team? Because I want us as women experts to stop failing in our businesses because we do not have help. And the most cost effective way, probably right now, is AI. And so we have got to learn to start embracing AI. We need to use AI and not let AI use us. So when you're thinking about building a team, you want to think about who do I need? Who do I need to support me? Most of us in this right now, we need help to get positioned so that people understand who we are, what we do, how we want to show up, what is the impact that we're trying to create, what are the problems that we solve, and how are we the solution. So there is work that needs to be done around positioning. Once you get your positioning, then you need someone to help you with, okay, how do I now take that positioning and turn that into valuable content? And that content could be long form content, like I'm doing right here. It could be written content. It could be like short form reels, whatever type of content, blogs, articles, newsletters. You now need to take that positioning and your expertise and turn that into content. Well, most of us are not marketers, we're not copywriters, we're not all of those things. And so, in this world of the internet, there's a way that people like to consume content, and there's a way that they like to, there's things that make people stop the scroll. And so you have to understand that. So if you're not good at doing that, the content that you're putting out and you're taking the time to put out is not going to reach the people that you need it to reach. The other piece is that we need to make money. And we need to understand, how are we going to monetize this positioning? How are we going to leverage that content to monetize all of this? And so we have to understand revenue and cash flow and pulling all of those things together. Now, those are just three main buckets, and everything else can basically come underneath there that you have to do with your business. But if you think about it, you need to at least have the people who can help you do those three things. And maybe you're one of the people. So, if you are one of the people, you need to at least have two others that are going to help you. Now, like them, right? You can go out and hire those people. You can hire coaches, you can hire copywriters, you can hire marketers, you can hire a sales team, you can hire branding, you can hire all of those people. They're all out there. Some of them are amazing, and that's going to cost you a lot of money. So, this is why we often say we can't afford a team, because we're looking at it as we have to go out and hire these humans to help us to do this work. The other thing that you can think about, though, is that AI has made it so that anybody, and I mean anybody, can have their team, right? So, what I want you to start thinking about is, how do I leverage AI to build my team? For those of you who are nervous about AI and you're thinking, oh my gosh, it's going to be robotic, that's because you're relying on AI to give you all of the information, as opposed to you feeding AI and then having AI use your expertise to just zhuzh it up, right? And give you back content that is written well, that is written according to, how people's minds think and how people consume, and what makes people convert when they look at your content, right? So you can use AI to help you do that. So those, if we're talking about, just for example's sake, I said, we need at least three people, and you're one of those people. Where do those other two people come from? Well, those other two people can come from AI. Now, I know they're not people. So don't get on here and be like, AI is not people. I know they're not people. But guess what I did? I built a whole team because I realized this. I'm like, I'm one person, and yes, I'm brilliant, and there's lots of things that I can do. And there are lots of things that I do, and I still do them, but I do them now not harder what I was doing it in the beginning of my business, but smarter because I'm leveraging AI to help me to create the things that I need to create so I can get them done faster. Right. And so for me, what I did was I decided that I was going to use AI to build my team, right? Those people that I just talked about that we need to bring into our business to help us do these other things. I used AI to build that team. Now, I have built at this point 9 team members, and they all do different things because what I was looking at is to make sure what I was looking at is making sure that we understand how the business runs and what are the pieces that women experts, women who want to make money from their mind, what are those things that they need to do in order to have their business be profitable? And so I built this team on those specific skill sets. You could do the same thing, right? You can build a team. Now, some of you will say, this is wonderful, Cal, but I am not tech savvy. You don't need to be tech savvy. Or, yeah, it's great. I love AI, I love tech, but I am not a builder. I am not the person who's going out to go and build it. So we have those who are like, yes, amen. Show me how to do this. I know that I agree with you, but I just don't know how to build the team. I would love to build the team, but I don't know how to build the team. I can help you build the team, right? So that's one way you could do it. The other way is great. Again, don't feel like building any teams, don't know how to, don't have the desire to. You don't have to because I already built the team. So remember I said you can build a team, you can buy the team, or you can blend the team. Well, here you go. You can buy my team. If you want access, you can buy access to my team. Right now, we have 4 of the team members that you can access, and they help you. Paisley helps you with positioning. Chloe helps you with your content. Maya will help you with your marketing, and Renee will help you with your revenue. So we have those 4 team members that are available. So if you are like, yes, I need a team right now so that I can help my business grow, then I need you to drop. I need you to uh somebody is on YouTube, child, just acting stupid. Anyway, I just banned them. So if you want to learn how to build your team, right? If you think that this is interesting and you think you want to be like them and have your team, but you can't, you're not looking to have a W2 team, but you want to leverage AI to build your team, then just drop build in the comments. If you're thinking you already did the work, why am I going to take the time to go do the work? You already have it. Just like an agency has already hired the people, then you can drop buy in the comments and I will send you information about my team. So 4 of the team members are available now as part of our mobile operating system, and you can do that. If all of this is like deep breath, not really sure what you're talking about or why I should even want to jump into this AI pool, then you need to join me for my free masterclass. One of the things that I know is that if we don't learn this, if we don't learn how to use it, if we don't learn how to leverage it, we're going to be left behind. Not just in the way that we have been left behind before or overlooked or undervalued before. We are going to be so much further behind if we do not jump in and figure out how to leverage AI in our businesses. This is not the time to be scared. This is not the time, to be thinking about, oh, I'm not going to use AI. It's not real. It's not my thoughts. Everything that comes out of me, out of my mouth, out of that you see me post, it first comes from my brain. And I've learned how to leverage AI to be my partner. AI doesn't create for me. AI and I partner together. And that's what I want to help you to be able to do, to understand how to make your business AI wired, right? So that the wiring of your business, the infrastructure of your business, that you leverage AI to help you do that. Because as a solopreneur, if you don't use the tools that are available to you, you are going to get left behind. And you're going to be having the conversation over and over and over again about, well, why are they over there? Why are they getting paid to do that? Why? How come they're on everybody's stage? How come they're closing these corporate contracts? Why won't anybody hire me as their coach? Because you're not leveraging the tools of innovation to build your business. So I'm not an AI guru. I am somebody who has learned how to leverage AI and understand how to wire it inside of my business. And that's what I'm teaching. I'm still doing all the things that I do around positioning, packaging, pricing. I'm still that. That is still my expertise. That is still my mission. But what I do know is that I need to marry all of that expertise that I have with the knowledge that I now have with AI, and to help my clients and those who want to be innovative in their businesses and to get in at the beginning of what's happening with AI to build your businesses and to AI wire your businesses. That's who I'm talking to. So if that's you, here's the options. One, you're just like, Kelly, I want to learn about your AI team and I want to build my own team. Put build in the comments. If you're thinking, I want my own AI team, but I have zero desire to go build it. I don't want to do all that. I want to be like other people who hire agencies or hire, how they have Kelly, what is it, Kelly services that you go hire people, right? Temp agencies. Well, if you want to buy the team, right? If you want to buy into my team, the Mogul operating system, then put buy in the comments. And then finally, and this is for everybody who just really needs to understand or wants to understand how to AI wire your business, like how to really build the infrastructure of your business using AI, leveraging AI, and not having it use you, then come join me for my free masterclass on Monday. It's coming up. I should say Monday because this won't be evergreen, but it's coming up this Monday. Go to BAIwired.com. It's a free masterclass, 60 minutes, 7 p.m. Eastern. Just come join me so that you can understand the importance. This is no longer like a nice to have. This is no longer something that is like, oh, it's cute. It's great. We see people making the babies. We make, on the baby avatars, and we see people doing all the cute stuff. And that's great. And I've done it all, right? And I've done that too. But we now have to move beyond the fun of AI. We have to move beyond, oh, this is the cute, trendy thing to do, and understand how we are going to really leverage this in our business to move our businesses forward and to help us as solopreneurs get out of that area, that hustle and bustle of being the person who's responsible for doing every single thing. It doesn't mean that when you use AI, you're not going to still be implementing, but you're going to have help, right? There's so many tools out there. There's so many things that you can do. And when you build your own team, it takes away. Thinking is hard. Thinking thinking is a hard job, right? And being able to come up with ideas, and if you're home by yourself or don't have anyone, you don't have anybody to bounce it off of. So you build these teams so that they can help you to do that. And so it is not just AI, it is human intelligence plus AI, and that makes you AI wired. So again, if you want the team, if you want my team, then just put buy. That's Mogul operating system. You can buy my team. If you want to build your own team, then put build, because I'm putting something together to teach you how to build your own team. And then if you want to just like lean in and understand why it's so important and how you can AI wire your business, how you can build this infrastructure, then come to the masterclass. Go to BAIwired.com and grab your free seat. So that's it for now. I just wanted to come on and chat with y'all and share that with you because it's been on my mind. And I know that this is something that as women experts, particularly Black and brown women experts, this holds us back. This whole idea of I don't have a team, I can't afford a team. So you can build, buy, or blend it. It's up to you. All right. See y'all in the masterclass. Go to BAIwired.com for the free masterclass, and then drop build if you want to build your own team, buy if you want to buy my team in the comments. And until next time, I'll see you later. Take care.